Fatiha. Selamun Aleyküm. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ve salatu ve selamu ala Resulüne Muhammedin seyyidil evvelin ve ahirin. Medede ve sa'da ve şerifine destur. Ve la şallah fazla sen şalhamına ve tarikatuna as-sahba ve khayru fil cemiye. Allah'a şükür bizi Müslüman yarattı.
Thank Allah Almighty. Thanks to Allah Almighty that He, Almighty Allah, created us as Muslims.
Bütün hayırları hasıl olur. Bu nimetinden Allah'ın verdiği nimet.
This is a divine favor and blessing by Allah Almighty, and we have attained already all good things by Allah Almighty having us made to be Muslims.
Allah Azze ve Celle cömertliğinin sonu yok.
There is no end to the generosity of Allah Almighty.
Daha ikram olarak da ibadetler verdi. İbadetlerin de zamanları var.
Furthermore, as a further offering and as further divine blessings and favors, Allah Almighty gave us acts of worship. And these acts of worship are specific for certain times.
Bu Ramazan ayında ibadeti oruçtur tabi. Oruç ve teravihtir.
The worship in the month of Ramadan is of course fasting, and moreover there is Tarawih prayer.
Kur'an hatimleri.
There are the recitations of the Holy Quran.
Zekat her zaman olur ama
Zakat may be given anytime.
Bu ayda verilen şey daha fazla sevabı var.
But whatever you do and whatever you give, and if you give zakat in this month, you will be receiving greater rewards compared to other months.
700 kattan daha fazla diyor Allah Azze ve Celle.
Allah Almighty says that He Almighty Allah will reward you 700 times, more than 700 times.
Ayımdır. Bana kimse ne yaptın diyemez Allah Azze ve Celle.
Allah Almighty says, this is my month wherein I provide my favors and blessings, and nobody can question what I do.
Allah'ın hikmeti bu Ramazan ayı, mübarek ay.
This is Allah Almighty's wisdom, and this month of Ramadan is a blessed holy month.
Her türlü yapılan hayır, hasanat, ibadet Allah hesabı benim yanımdadır.
Allah Almighty records all kinds of good deeds, acts of kindness, charities, and worship. And Allah Almighty records every single thing you do, and He will reward you accordingly. And Allah Almighty says it is to me to give you those rewards, and nobody can interfere with that.
700 defadan daha fazladır diyor Allah Azze ve Celle.
Allah Almighty says, I will reward you 700 times and more.
Onun keremi büyük. Biz de ihtiyaç sahibiyiz.
Allah Almighty's generosity is great, and we are the ones in need.
Onun cömertliğine muhtacız.
We are in need of His generosity.
Ne kadar verse bizim için o kadar daha fazla isteriz inşallah.
No matter how much He Almighty Allah gives, we ask for even more for ourselves, inshallah.
Versin, eksiltmesin, çoğalsın inşallah.
May He not decrease it, but increase it, inshallah.
Hayırları, hasenatı, imanımızı çoğalsın.
May Allah Almighty increase our good deeds, charities, and increase our faith.
Verilen şeylere de verince Allah verir.
It is Allah Almighty who provides, and it is Allah Almighty who gives, and nobody can interfere with Allah Almighty, with what Allah Almighty gives.
Onun için şey yapmaya gerek yok. İnsanlar bazıları çekinme. Allah Azze ve Celle'den iste.
There's no need to hold back. Some people may be hesitant, but do not hesitate. Ask, request from Allah Almighty.
Ver Allah'ım de. Dediğimiz gibi
Say, give, O my Lord.
bu ay her türlü yardımı, iyiliği yapmaya çalışalım.
Let us try to engage in all kinds of help and goodness during this month,
Dediğimiz gibi bu mübarek bir aydır.
for this is a blessed month.
Allah razı olsun hepinizden.
May Allah Almighty be pleased with you, with all of you.
Bu tabi gündüz oruç, gece ibadet, teravihti, iftar bile Allah Azze ve Celle indinde onun sevabı var.
Fasting during the day, worship at night, tarawih, and even the iftar meal itself have their rewards in the sight of Allah Almighty.
Sahurun sevabı var.
The sahur meal has also great reward.
Yani her türlü fırsat veriyor bize Allah Azze ve Celle ki kazanın, alın.
In other words, Allah Almighty gives us every kind of opportunity so that we may earn and receive His blessings and divine favors.
Ben veriyorum, siz alın.
Allah Almighty says, I'm the one who gives and I'm giving, so take it.
Siz ihtiyaç sahibisiniz. Benden isteyin, alın diyor.
Allah Almighty says, you are in need, ask from me and take what I give.
Allah Azze ve Celle, Allah daim etsin, imanımıza kuvvet versin.
May Allah Almighty make it everlasting, and may Allah Almighty give strength to our faith.
Hayırlı, bereketli olsun inşallah. Mübarek ve vay.
May this blessed month be auspicious and filled with blessings, inshallah.
İnsanlara da faydalı olsun.
May it also be beneficial to all of humanity.
Yoldan çıkanlara doğru yola gezmelerine nasip etsin.
May Allah Almighty guide those who have strayed from the path to find the right way.
Bu güzel de onlar da tatsın inşallah.
May they also taste this beauty, inshallah.
Ve minallah tevfik. El Fatiha.